Hello. Sorry about that. Been a minute. But hey everybody, what's going on? Chuck the FNG here, and I am back with a little bit more of The Outer Worlds 2. In fact, you have me for about 1 whole hour. Yes. Things have been going... Really, that's probably the best way to go about it. We are... Oh, look at my sexy man. Sexy man's right there. But yeah, we are back. It's been a long time since I've had a chance to record. We got the news that we are getting Black Flag resynced. And the thing about Black Flag resynced is that I was playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag when it got announced. So, being like 35% of the way done with the game, I figure, why wait? Let's finish this. And now you're seeing 2-a-days from me on Black Flag. Just one in the morning, one in the afternoon. And it is flying. I have probably 40 episodes left to publish. And I think I'm in June. I know that. I know I've got enough stuff to get into June. But I have to get it all done by July 9th. Really July 8th. Preferably July 7th, because then I would do a July 8th stream, and then the 9th, the new game comes out. And we are going to do that one as well. So, we're going into it fresh-ish by being done in mid-May. Today's Memorial Day. It is Memorial Day afternoon. Happy Memorial Day to those who practice, those who have memories and that kind of stuff. So we're going to just do what we do here on Outer Worlds 2 to try to catch up. By catch up, I mean I'm giving you guys probably an hour of this today. And if I get a chance, I'm going to do an hour of Kingdom Come Deliverance. And then you do an hour of Kingdom Hearts. And then I have another game that is going to be new to the channel, so it takes up that 4th slot while Assassin's Creed does its thing. And it looks like it's a fairly short game. You guys will see what it is when we get to it, but that'll be just whenever that happens. Yeah, I really should make an update video, but it's been a long time, and I really don't want to. It's been a long time since I've been on camera. Just because there's no reason to do update videos. I think the last update video I did was 2020, so we're about 6 years later. We got a whole pandemic between the two. But yeah, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag resynced, coming out on July 9th, and most of it is going to be this looks nicer than the last one by a lot. If they get funky with the controls and they get funky with some other stuff, I'm gonna get mad. I'll tell you what. So it's fine. I think we're doing all right. Also, sorry about it. Just for the last week, I haven't been feeling so hot. I also haven't been getting home till roughly 11:30 at night every night, because Monday I took a half day, spent 14 hours on one wheel of my truck trying to replace a strut and the rotors and the brakes, and then I found that my sway bar links had been snapped and completely off for God knows how long. They're just fucking hanging out there. And I had to go fix that too. So, what should have been a really short job took me 14 hours. Putting the brakes back together was a pain in the ass. The bracket was, well, frankly, we should have taken the caliper off of the bracket, but we were trying to get short and sweet with it. It took us 3 hours. Wasn't short and sweet. And then the next 2 or 3 days later, I can't remember, Thursday. I think, yeah, Thursday. I spent 4 hours after work. We got the other wheel done and both shocks in the back of the truck done. You would not believe how fast that one went. That there was an hour in there in which we spent eating dinner. It was good. It was a good time. I'm happy we did it. And then sometime this week I have to go do my brakes for the back, and my brakes and rotors for the back, which isn't bad. But yeah, that was a whole process on its own. We also had Sonic Temple. The Sonic Temple came to town We became town. It's always here, but it's Rock and Metal Festival. If you want to know any more about that, let me know. But yeah, it's just been the last week or so has been a nightmare, and then I needed a break. Before that week, I just needed a break from recording. My voice was so shot. I was also sick most of this past week, and I still have my mute button ready to. Oh right, we had that crab thing, don't we? Or a crab apple. Yes, Lucy the Crabble. We had a... Yeah, you know, unfortunate set of cough. I'm going to call it Temple Plague, for Sonic Temple Plague. But really, my chest was full of rust and brake dust and nastiness, and it was a mess, and I did not... I just did not enjoy it. I had an awful time. Nose constantly running. Chest was just trying to break shit out of my chest. I was blowing brake dust out of my nose, digging it out. Big old dark black boogers. Bad. I'm having a bad time. But yeah, we are back, and hopefully I feel good enough to get through an hour. I've already given you guys 6.5 minutes of rambling. Just to give you guys just the situation of what's going on here. We are at Eden. The Greater Tranquility Station is where we need to go. And we have... I want to double check and see what else we have here. Message from the Lost Days, Hazard to Gas. Don't have either one of those. So it looks like we are... these are just... I don't know. One thing we don't have... One thing we don't have is the upgrade for Inez, if I remember correctly. She is still on kind of the base stuff. Maybe not. Maybe her upgrade was her little arm thing. I don't know. But I'm pretty interested in getting stuff done today. So we're just going to go ahead and head to Greater Tranquility Station and see how that goes. Look. A thumbnail. I don't know who I'm supposed to take. I don't know if I discussed that at any point. We also have some of these to spend, right? We have 7. And I think... Nope. We were looking at something that was going to be cool. Oh, this one. Remote detonator. I don't have that 8th one. I want it, but I don't have it. The Bull Zerker. It's a hat. Scrutinizer's eyepiece. Become weak 5% sooner. Meh. All right. Well, I want that remote detonator. That's the big one. Let's go ahead and head on in. Okay, I can take anybody. I want to take Tristan because he does some things like take damage that I can't do, and I feel like Tristan and Niles is probably a good couple to bring. I feel like they would fit together, and I think he's got some story stuff to deal with. So, and no, I'm not taking them just because they're boys. I could do that, but I'm not going to. Ooh, we got a whole growler full of water.
No time to goggle the rift, Commander. We've got to get to the breeze.
But I leveled up first. Oh god, I forgot. Alright, well, let's see here. He's got the melee going. Weak spot damage. And science! I feel like that works. Sometimes you have to give it the extra oomph of science to make it seem right. Alright. DeVries may be here.
On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the good Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. By ending the war, we may focus on the true threat to our society, the rifts.
Yes, the rifts. I don't know what I just did there, but no one's getting away.
Engineer hasn't a guess whose ship that is. DeVries is here, Commander. I'm sure of it.
Well, so let's see if she's on her ship. Let's be smart about this.
This must be the satellite that sent an emergency ping across the system. What led me to you, Commander? But why is DeVries hanging on to it?
I don't have that. Satellite bears scorch marks, presumably from an atmospheric re-entry. Its panels have been tampered with, and all data cartridges have been extracted.
Architect's mercy. Is that supposed to be some manner of satellite? It looks like it was assembled by a drunk, blind waste technician.
It seems like a ship that they don't typically live on. Short range, even. It's too small. I think. So she's coming in from somewhere short range. Hop. Well, obviously I can't get through there.
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
Huh.
I certainly don't wish it. Yet my health is of far less import than ensuring our mission success. I've already cleared the way for my associates into the station.
Look at yourself, fool. A traitor bereft of allies. Spill your plans, or the rest of us shall have no choice but to spill your innards.
You'll do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it.
I like this.
That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast.
Yes. More feeling.
Don't toy with me, fiend. I'll not have it. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself. But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery were not standing in your path. Is it? I may not know of this Earth Directorate you speak of, but I can tell you are not one to be trifled with, if I wish to continue drawing breath. Which suddenly seems all I can focus on. Fine then, I surrender. See this screen? Agent DeVries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
Okay.
No time to waste. Let's have a look at those plans.
Sure. Where do I find those? Plans, you say? Codex? I don't know. Bonsai tree. Definitely not it. Audio, symbols, skills, right? Exploration. Miscellaneous? No. Let's see here. Whatever. I wasn't paying attention when he told me paying attention to exactly what we got. I wish I was, but I didn't. Alright, nothing we need to focus on with these. Not exactly sure where to go here. I am scared of damn near every lift I've seen so far. Because there's two lifts. There's one there, one on the other side. So obviously I need to go farther down, so let's take the big one. See where that goes. I have a feeling I'm coming out of there.
We need to find us a fuse to get this whole thing operational again.
This is good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion? If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you've suggested, but his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
Yes, right to cartridge. I guess. I've gained something. Activity log. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop this in. I could just make one, even though it was right next to it. Am I blind? Yes. That opens this, right? Yeah. Where'd the other lift go?
DeVries' team must have gotten to these mechs first. I don't favor fighting on two fronts, but it's not looking like we have another choice.
Sure. Like an upload targeting protocol. Or use the codes. Let's just use the codes. We're gonna let them have their fun. Someone heard me crouched down. And I forget every time that that's what happens. Well, they're gonna... Oh, shit. I'm really hoping the one guy lives. It doesn't sound like that was the case. You think too much. Well. I could probably just skip them completely. And we all know, or we both, the one other guy that's gonna watch this video, oh, I can't, okay, I need maintenance access from somewhere. Something's blowing up, I don't know what it is. Let's keep this up. Thank you.
After some quick mental calculations, I do see merit in your last declaration. It was astonishingly logical, in fact.
How charming that I've surprised an esteemed man such as yourself. In turn, I wish you... I fear we'd still be here next fiscal quarter.
Yes, you must be quite busy between product launches and accounting bits. But I will be here as long as it takes to ensure the order isn't taken advantage of by duplicitous actors.
Well, I will say, I'm the best. All right. Oh, it's way over there. I don't know if he's gonna come over here or what. He sure is. See how this goes. Please don't turn left. Oh, he turns left.
Investigation. Security level 1. Suspicious.
He doesn't see you. All right.
Unexpected.
Whatever. We got this.